Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. I've turned a new chapter, meaning my channel is gonna have a little bit of a shift. Meaning that I wanna get into holistic beauty. I wanna discover things along the way and share them with you that will only make you better, only make you stronger, because it's gonna be through me. It's gonna be through trial and error, through me. Discoveries that I've made with myself, with life, with beauty, with food, with everything. So it's basically gonna be Discovery Channel for women. I know that this is going into my pantry. This is my kitchen. I didn't even realize my shirt was dirty. So, so I'm gonna share with you guys some staples that I have to have in my kitchen. I'm gonna list and put them down below where you can get them. I know that a lot of people have this assumption that being organic and being very, very healthy can get expensive, and it can. But if you choose the right must-haves in your pantry and kind of go along with maybe to a farmer's market. I might even want to have like meetups in the farmer's market and have you guys come along with me and do our shopping together and show you guys. But I'm going to show you some of my staples that are super, super, super important and alone will make a little bit of an impact in your life, health-wise, and then in return, your beauty with spring water. Spring water, especially in glass. Really quick, I'm just gonna tell you guys that hundreds of years ago, diseases, acne, eczema, autism, Alzheimer's didn't exist, and now they do. Now more than ever, especially in America. If you turn on the TV on a cable television, you'll see about a dozen or more commercials for big corporate companies selling commercial products for hair, skin, and food. But what we don't realize or what we're not aware of is hundreds and hundreds of years ago, a lot of our illnesses didn't exist until now. And the one thing that has remained constant and the one thing that has changed has been our consumption of food, the amount of food, the type of food. And we wonder what is going on with our generation, our bodies, why we're so consumed and want to be distracted and have our attention constantly on something. And it's almost impossible for us to have it on just simply be. But long story short, we have one thing that's consistent in our lives, and that is what we are consuming. And so when I was told by my holistic doctor that I could have a hormonal imbalance, I asked her what caused it. And she told me a lot of things could cause it, but number one thing, especially for women, that could cause a hormonal imbalance is plastic. If you think about it, if you could just Google it, or if you could even conceptualize how plastic is made, it's basically chemicals. And with all due respect, it would be almost naive to think that chemicals that make plastic, don't seep into our products that we then consume. It would be such a naive concept to ignore. Change the plastics around you and just see how that helps you. All of these products are natural, so they're obviously going to take a little bit of a longer time than if they were chemically made. Chemically made products are meant to do things quickly, and they're basically like a Band-Aid and they suppress things. Spring water, I gotta drink. Next thing that I'm going to tell you is coconut oil. Coconut oil is basically such a staple. I'm going to focus. Coconut oil. It's such a staple in household pantries for myself. You can put it in your hair. You could use it as a moisturizer. You could obviously cook for it. Number one reason to have it is to cook with it. But it's a healthy fat. and it's actually a healthy kind of fat that we don't get enough of. So coconut oil in your food all the time. Make sure that it's USDA organic. Believe it or not, it's not illegal for companies to put the words organic on their products and not actually be organic. You want to look for USDA organic or non-GMO. If they have both, that's a bonus. And next we're gonna go on to coconut sugar. Coconut sugar, because I have a sweet tooth, is very, very low on the glycemic index, meaning it's very low in on the sugar scale, basically. And it's good for if diabetics want to have like something sweet and want to make something sweet. I bake a lot of my products with coconut sugar, and I also made these cookies. I don't know if you can see these with coconut sugar. They taste basically the same as brown sugar, even better probably to me. You don't even need as much as you usually do with regular sugar. And this has non-GMO. I don't know if you can see that label. Non-GMO, right over here is the label you should be looking for. That means non-genetically modified. Next thing I'm going to show you is I used to be obsessed with coffee, and I still am such a coffee club member. I love the smell of it. I love the taste of it. But my adrenal glands have been fatigued, meaning that I get tired very easily by 2-3 p.m., which is in a couple hours. I need to lay down, I need to take a nap, I need to rest. Meaning I've had too much consumption of caffeine, not enough water, and my adrenals are fatigued and I need to lay down. So that's long story short. And a lot of people go through this on the daily and don't even realize it. So I'm switching to matcha, maybe sooner or later just juices. So I'm going to do matcha powder. And I whisk this with either goat's milk or real raw unpasteurized cow's milk. Cow's milk dairy is actually really, really beneficial for you and really, really good for you. If it's real, if it's organic, if it's straight from the cow, unpasteurized, unprocessed, whisk this with matcha instead of my coffee in the morning. Last but not least, Himalayan pink salt. Salt alone can make you bloated, can make you feel very, very full, and even almost lethargic if too much salt is consumed. But actual Himalayan pink salt is actually really, really strong in flavor, even stronger than regular salt. It's actually better for you. It doesn't make you as bloated, and this one is also non-GMO verified, non-genetically modified. If you think about this, in most European countries, there are a lot of products, or in a lot of places in Europe, they don't allow processed foods. And it's for a reason. Just look it up. Just get informed, and I promise you that if you make slight adjustments or more awareness into what you're putting in your body, you'll then start to realize how you're feeling, and you'll then start to realize that you're doing more good into your body when you consume healthy foods, and they actually make you feel better. For me, when I know that I've gone through a long period of time of eating really, really clean, good and healthy, I feel proud because I know that my body is a temple, and I know that I'm doing the best thing for myself, which is a physical form of self-love. So I hope I didn't bore you guys too much with all of this information. I want to show you guys and share with you guys more recipes so you know where to get them. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wherever you guys are. And I promise I won't be away too long. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Bye, my lovelies.